All right, we are back again today. Today's date is 20th April 2025. A quick one. I have a topic for us. I've not really had time because of work and a lot of things, but I still would love to drop something for us. The imperfect aspect of a perfect man. The imperfect aspect of a perfect man. You know, we live in a world that we are so used to condemning people. We are so used to negativity. We are so used to talking down on every moves that we feel that it's wrong. It's an impulsive state that we are. You always have the habit of seeing the bad side of what everybody around you is doing. You completely neglect the good parts, the effort they are putting, their good intentions, and always target the 20% of the imperfect part of them. I'm here to drop a little video. Is beginning to rain, so I have to rush and go inside. I started it already, so I have to just round up. We shouldn't be having this habit of condemning people altogether. Now, I'm not ruling the place. You won't see me coming to say that nobody's perfect, blah blah blah. Let me seek for shit. No matter what, I need to do with this video and complete it. All right. The first thing that you need to do when you see an action of someone and then you think that that action is wrong is to look at the intention behind those actions. Until you completely understand the intention behind any action, please don't jump into conclusion of condemning or abusing or making the person feel like the person is being imperfect or concluding that it's an imperfect action. Always have this mindset and ideology. It will help you in life. It will help you in a lot of things. You see, one thing about my video is even though it might be long sometimes, but I will always try to highlight things that will always benefit you when you look at it and watch and pay attention and listen to it. No matter how you think that that guy is bad, no matter how you think that your husband is evil, no matter how you think that your wife is wicked, there is always a perfect part of them. No matter how devil someone is, there is always a perfect part. There is always a perfect aspect of them that you are overlooking and focusing only on the imperfect part of them. The imperfect part of a perfect man. Show me any evil man that you think that this man is evil, this man is wicked, this man is this man is that. That same man, I will also pinpoint some good things that man is doing. I'm telling you. There are a lot of people who condemn VDM for what he is doing. There are a lot of people who condemn the way he talks. Instead of condemning the imperfect part of how he says those things, can we focus on the intention behind his actions? Can we focus on the intentions behind a lot of things that we do? Can we focus on the perfect part and not dwell on the imperfect part? We have this habit of always dwelling on the imperfect part of things more, and that is why we make little progress in life. You want to go into business, and all what your mind is thinking is all the imperfect part of that business, the downside of that business, the negative side of things in life. But that is the same business. Someone will look at it and pick the good parts of it and start the business and create a solution to tackle the disadvantage, the imperfect part of it, to be able to enjoy the perfect part of it. You are living with someone, the person is showing you their imperfect part, but try to ask yourself, does this person also have a perfect part? Can I capitalize more on the perfect side and then turn a blind eye to the imperfect side? Or create a mechanism where I can manage and cope with the imperfect part of this person. Because the honest truth is this: that man that you think that he is not the perfect man for you, because all what you are doing is to look at the imperfect part of that man. If you leave that man and now go to meet another man, the truth of the matter is everybody have their imperfect part. So will you also leave the second person because of the imperfect part? You marry a woman and all what you are seeing is the imperfect part of that woman. All what you are complaining, all what you are driving your energy to is towards the imperfect part of that woman. Can you sit down and ask yourself, does this woman have a perfect part that I can also be enjoying while I create solutions to tackle the imperfect part of her? You don't think it in that direction. You are very furious, and because you are focusing on the imperfect side, so all the actions that he or she will be taking will always be surrounding the imperfect part of your actions. It's raining, it's beginning to rain very serious. I have to end this, but I just wanted to drop this for you, the imperfect part of a perfect man. No matter how you condemn things, always try to look at the 20% positivity of the 20% perfect part of it, 20% good part of that situation. This is not just only to humans. In situations in life, don't just always jump on conclusions on things. Try to process it and look at the advantage part of it. Look at the perfect part of it. And also, don't turn a blind eye. I'm not saying you should turn a blind eye to the imperfect part of it. No. Try to see how you can work on the imperfect part of it while you are sustaining the perfect part of it. Not to conclude and draw a conclusion that this thing is completely useless. Thank you very much. Ebre Sokwa, your revolutionary thinker, will always do the thinking for us. Thank you very much.